Was that the last round in progress or match in progress? See if we can get informed. I believe so. Okay. Well, that's good. How do you feel about the current match we just watched?
It's back and forth a lot. Two rogue decks.
Yeah. I don't really like either.
Pairings will
deck.
be posted up soon. Okay.
Yeah, I don't really like decks like that.
What, rogue decks or what?
The only rogue deck I like is Falcon Beam.
Yeah, I wouldn't even consider that a rogue deck. That's something you just made up.
No, I got it from the OCG.
Wait, I think
I got it from Japan.
some of the decks that are running rampant in Japan right now are amazing.
Did you see that thing? I linked it during the Dragon format, during from Shriek.
Was
it
it
was
the?
it was like Countdown,
yeah,
and some other random deck was like
I
1 and 2.
It's like Dragons. So wait, Final Countdown. I almost actually. What was it? 2012. Yeah, 2012 Nationals. I went to one of the last chance qualifiers, and that was my hero beat, and I played Dino Rabbit, and I 2-0'd both of them, and then like the last round, I played against Countdown, and I would have been able to play at Nats, but I played against Countdown, and I was just like,
Have you ever gotten your invite?
no.
I'm gonna have to change that.
Hey, you know what? I'm feeling it. Mississippi's gonna be the one. I feel so comfortable with Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't know, most people would disagree with this, but I think that deck takes an insane amount of skill as far as, like, mirror match.
I don't think I've ever played the mirror match.
Like, just pure? Yeah, no, that deck takes a lot of
I
skill.
like Machina. I really like the Machina build.
I've really been thinking about teching, like, 1 Gear Frame, 1 Fortress.
I would do like 1 Gear Frame, 3 Fortress.
3 Fortress, okay.
Because you can search the
But
gear
would you
frame
play-
from the
would you
graveyard.
play Red Ox?
Would I play Red Ox? At that point, I'd play Red
Yeah.
Ox, yeah.
Because, I mean, you can make rank 7s and you can recurve back stuff that you've done. I mean,
I
that'd be
just
really
think
solid.
that, I just feel like...
Thoughts on the new hand monsters? Are you referring to...
Oh, the Fire and Ice hand.
I know they announced 2 other ones, but I didn't read them.
They're pretty good. One is like... I completely forgot what they do. Hold on. I have it in a message.
But if you're talking about the water
Fire
one
and Ice,
the
those
Fire
are
and
amazing.
Ice, yeah, they're really good. Because, like, one thing that I thought about is, like, you can keep crashing it and popping monsters in back row.
Yep. Is it a requirement to pop monsters in back row?
If I read it, if the text is correct, because it's kind of blurred right now, then yes.
Okay, that might not be that great, depending, because like your opponent, like...
But I think it says your opponent.
Oh, if it says your opponents,
Yeah.
then yeah, that'd be better.
Like, yeah. I don't think it says
If it's just
a
like...
monster on the field.
Yeah, if it's a requirement to do it on the field, like there's ways to play around that. Pretty much.
Because I don't remember it being worded. Neither of you have. That card is bad. I don't care if this is fire and ice, whatever. Like, you banish 2 waters in a fire to summon.
Something that turns any card in your hand into what? Does it pop back row or
No,
not?
it pops 1 card on the field.
Oh, is it just 1 card?
Yeah, but it's like a level 6 1800. Like, Well, I prefer Tengu too, but sadly...
Tengu's at 2.
we
But
only
sadly,
have 2.
do they have to be destroyed by battle, or?
I think so.
Oh, then they're not as
I
effective.
mean, they're still really good. But
I mean, it is good, but it's like there's just so many ways to play around attacking monsters. You know, Fire Fist can bear pop it,
unless it does, I really don't remember. I only glanced over them once.
and the thing is, like, you're playing two playsets of a monster. So if you open like multiple copies, your link of pulling the other ones out are gonna.
I think I would end up playing like 3 fire, 2 water. Depending on it depends on the format. Like
I would play 3. Like
3
if you're
of each.
playing them, you play 3 of each. Just because if you open, like, let's say you play 3 fire and 2 water. Let's say you open 2 fire,
yeah.
or let's say you open the 2 water.
I was kind of thinking the mentality like the ebony and ivory dragons, but that's completely different now that I really think about it.
Yeah. It's a lot
Boston
different.
takes. I prefer Tengu. Oh, I already read that. Yes, Tengu is amazing.
Tengu is amazing. I wish it was still at 3. I'd be playing Fabled. Because, like, oh man, I wish we had Brio and 3 Tengu and 3 Pot of Avarice. Those stables were really good at that point. Because, like, if you opened, like, Tengu and then Serval and Chawa, if your opponent did not have a response, and this was, like, before, like, Fiendish saw a bunch of play, and, like, Valor and Maxi wasn't really played much either. That was a really good deck.
Alright, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com Crimson Castle Games.
I don't know what the Twitter handle is.
It's at C Castle Events. Hashtag CC3YGO. Another thing on the YouTube channel, all of the matches that you see today are going to be posted on there, along with, if you play Magic, they also put a lot of Magic matches on there. There's a lot more Magic than Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now, but we're going to change that.
Yeah. Magic streams on Wednesdays.
Streams on Wednesdays. Make sure to subscribe to, or it's not subscribe, follow on Twitch TV / Crimson Castle.
Twitch.tv.
Twitch.tv / Crimson Castle.
But they'd already know that because they'd be actually on the thing.
You don't know.
Unless, like, they put this on YouTube, which I hope they don't.
I play Photon Sanctuary.
Yeah, I use Photon Sanctuary.
It's pretty good.
Yep. Hopefully the next round will start soon.
Yeah.
It will be on YouTube, so... Make funny faces at the camera.
I just burped.
That's gross.
Yeah, but I didn't make it out loud. Photon Sanctuary. I forget what that card does. Or I remember what it does, but I don't remember the restriction on it.
That was always one of those cards where I just kind of read it and was like, eh.
But like it makes what is it, like 2 level 4 tokens or something like that? Or they're like 2,000 attack, but you can't attack with them.
Something, I don't know.
I mean, if you can synchro with them, that's pretty solid, depending on what level they are. I have no idea.
I'm ready for the next round.
Yeah. Let's see what those other 2 hand monsters.
Bujins versus Cybers coming up.
Oh lord, I hate that deck.
Oh, that's what they're in time.
Oh, okay.
Cyber Valley plus Photon.
Yeah, I hate Bujin. I don't know if I've made that clear or not.
I'm not a big fan of Cyber Valley and all that. And
okay.
The build I played was like the 3 Tengu, 3 Serval, 3 Chawa, and all that.
One of them is Magic Hand.
The new one?
Yeah, this is 2 I haven't read yet.
Oh yeah, that's one would have been good in the Dragon format. That's
When your opponent adds a card from their deck to their hand, except by drawing them, except during the damage step, you can send that card to the graveyard.
So like if you draw off like Rejuve or any of all that stuff.
Yeah, inflict 800 to your opponent. This effect can only be used once while this card is face up on the field.
Hide.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Hide.
He's now in.
He's now hidden.
Oh.
What are y'all talking about?
Something with D&D. I don't get it.
I have no idea what they're talking about. And the other one is something hand. I don't know. Prominence hand.
Prominence.
Yeah, prominence hand. If you control a magic hand, fire hand.
Oh yeah, that's the accelerator guy.
If you control a hand, pretty much, you can special summon it. So like instant giant hand.
Yep. Since I'm gonna assume we're getting C106 in the set.
Mm-hmm. But
we need regular 106.
Well, we don't all win YCSs and stuff. Favorite decks to play? I don't know, it really depends on my mood, because like sometimes I like playing stun. Like stun is probably what I like playing the most, but sometimes I like playing like combo based decks and like spammy decks.
I can't play real spammy decks. Like I'm a conservative player. I love playing control. I love taking the game away from my opponent.
I used to not be very conservative when I first started playing competitively, but I don't know, after the years, like you either stay an aggressive player or you start to learn to play more conservatively.
Yeah.
Which that's what
I used to play like Teledad and all those real spammy decks, Diamond Dude Turbo, all that stuff.
Ooh, DDT.
Yes. Yep, I have that built actually.
Love
in my bag because It's fun. I like playing it against.
But my
older
favorite decks of all time, Hero Beat is definitely my favorite. I love that deck.
Mine of all time is Diamond Turbo Fire, followed by Synchro Cat.
Ooh. Have you tried Convulsion
It's
style?
James versus Shijing, Bujins versus Volcanics.
I think I played against that guy.
Which guy?
The guy playing Bujins.
James?
Yeah. And destroyed him.
He always has the beanie.
Yeah. And he has the like real cool mat. The one that's like a play mat. Like a paper play mat from the old starter deck.
Yeah.
Yeah. That Shijing. Our good.
Yep.
Good buddy.
No, I don't play. I play Falcon Beat Stone. Like
Convulsion style?
like at Nats last year, I thought about playing Falcon Beat with main decking deck log down, so I could like activate it, so it would shut down Dragon and Spellbooks, and then summon
for
Falcon.
a second, and then just go.
No, yeah, it's just like activate it, pass. They can't do anything. Summon Falcon, attack, bounce it, and then reactivate it.
That seems pretty good.
This is actually I should have played that.
Actually, the commentary on this next match is going to be very interesting because one deck, everyone knows how it works, and I'm going to be able to tell you almost every play he's going to make. On the other hand, I have no idea. I have no idea what that deck does. So it's just like
I know what some of the stuff does, but Shijing.
I know.
There's no telling with Shijing.
I know. What is that card called? The one that's like if it's in the graveyard, you pay 500 to dump another one or something
is
like
that.
Shell? Shell. Yeah, I know Shell.
Yep.
I miss Goat Control. Goat Control's fun. I like that. I like playing in that format because it's just like random stuff. Those are my favorite decks. Is when it's just like not an archetype. It's just random stuff. Like
I miss Chaos, like old school Chaos, with like Yada
Cookie
Chaos.
Cutter. Yeah.
That was such a fun deck.
Yeah, that deck was really fun.
Like I played that in the store finals of the store championship. Not this last one, but the year before that.
Yeah, Shijing, he didn't top a national. He topped a regional.
Regional.
Yeah, he just got 4th place.
Third? I believe he got third.
It was either 3rd or 4th with Fire Kings.
Yep.
Which, that's another deck I have a couple words to say about.
No, he did it with Fire Kings.
Yeah. Hate that deck. So
Fire Kings? Really? I like it because it's just kind of like, it grinds you out.
I don't know. It's a really cool deck. It's really cool, but at the same time, like, oh my god. It's just that one play of the Earthbound Immortal, Yaksha, poo-poo garbage. I hate that play.
I don't believe Shijing played the Earthbound Immortal, though.
No, he didn't. Which, that's why I respect him.
I believe that's like 2 in a row that he's topped, because I believe he...
yeah, he topped with Dark World.
He won the Madison Regional with Dark World.
Mm-hmm. That's really good.
So Shijing rolled a 4... and James rolled a 9, so James will be starting.
Which, I mean, I don't know how this deck works. I see cards. I don't know.
Was that a Lone Fire?
No. That was probably...
I
remember some of their names. Like
Shijing flipped through it too quickly. There's Slicer and Counter and...
Rocket. Oh,
Rocket.
hey.
Yeah. So James opened Bujin, Yamato.
I may not want to commentate this match.
He's probably going to send a hair or turtle to the grave.
It depends on what he has in hand. He's either gonna...
He may search a crane and then did something with his hand.
He's gonna, yeah.
What did he do, send the hair from the deck?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mind
I
Crush,
see Scarecrow. Is it Scarecrow?
Was that a Mind Crush or was that something else?
Oh, slow down, Shijing. I can't see. I don't think it was a... No, it was a Dimension Wall. I saw a Dimension Wall.
Oh, then he's playing
Accelerator.
Yeah, he's playing some form of burn.
Rocket.
There's Rocket. So his Accelerator. Rocket.
I don't know what Volcanics do. Like, if they just burn, then sure.
Yeah, I don't know what any of this does.
Yeah.
That does something. I guess I can pull up the whole list of Volcanics.
I don't know what any of them do. Oh, he Veilered whatever that card does, though.
The Rocket.
How do you feel about hand traps right now, just in general? What the heck? Oh my goodness. When it burns, just send you that?
Yeah, imagine.
Uncle Bernie.
Good old Uncle Bernsey. I appreciate that.
Shout out to Uncle Bernsey if he's watching.
He is watching, or he was.
Cycle, and it has 9 cylinders. What do you mean by like
magic cylinders? Because he puts 3 magic cylinder, 3 wall, and then 3 of something else. I'm sure.
Yeah. So he has. I think that one's called Slicer.
Hold on, I'm about to pull up all the volcanic codes.
Yeah, I have no idea. I want to say it was a Slicer.
It'd be better like if we had a computer.
Yeah.
Not just a
Kinda
phone.
wish.
If I do this next week, I'll probably bring my tablet. Are you gonna be down here next weekend or next Thursday?
Yeah, because I get off work Thursday at like 3:45, so I'm going to immediately come here and play in the tournament and play test, and then I'm off for 3 days.
I may try to play. I don't know.
I mean, I would like to play since I.
Are you gonna be here Saturday?
Yeah.
It's the Battle City tournament.
But the regional's on Saturday.
Listen, I'm talking about 2 days.
Oh no!
No?
I can't make that.
I'm gonna go to that because the
Well-
mat's pretty expensive and the tokens are like $50 a piece.
What is it though? JAMA stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, I would like it for money wise, but
Yeah, because you get like it's like $250 worth of stuff if you sell it all.
actually, he's playing that card.
Flame Spirit.
Yeah.
That's what Burns and Jamie are playing.
Yeah. Angelov was talking to me about it, and like it seems solid, but it also seems like overkill.
I don't really like it. I feel like there's better things you can play in Fire Fist.
But I mean, I like the idea of it.
It's like, like Mermaids get away with playing the Aqua Spirit because they kind of spam out and dump a bunch
because they have
of
a
stuff in the
combo.
graveyard.
Yeah.
They dump a bunch of stuff, and Fire Fist don't really, other than it being a fire.
Volcanic counter is like a cylinder. Oh, that's really solid.
Oh yeah, it's the graveyard thing.
Well, I mean, like
They both take the damage though.
In this deck, I would probably play that card just because like you can make rank 4s. You make 101, which personally I think 101 is the best card right now. Period. I love that card.
The bad thing about counter, if I remember correctly, like if your life points are reduced to like, let's say you're both tied at like 1,000, your opponent attacks you for 15. Like the game's over at that point. You can't use counter to make it a draw. Good God, there's a lot of monsters.
Yeah, I know, it's a pretty big
counter
archetype.
Doomflyer, Hammer, Queen, Rocket, Scattershot, Shell, and Slicer.
Okay, I think the ones that he's playing are counter. I know he doesn't play Doomfire.
Yeah.
Probably not Hammer or whatever.
Hammer,
Rocket, Scattershot, Shell, and Slicer
are all possibilities.
Yeah, I think those are the cards that he's
He
playing.
has What-Hand Scarecrow,
Because I think the one he has banished. Because the one he has banished, I'm pretty sure is Slicer. I think something. I don't know.
He missed.
I didn't.
The life points are kind of. I don't know if the life points are correct or not, but those attack missed.
They should be.
Okay.
Well, if this deck burns, yeah, I could see that because if this deck burns as much as I think it does.
Counter Shell, Scattershot.
I think.
I don't know. Like Volcanics was always one of those decks I always wanted
No,
to
the
build,
spell-
but it was like
the spell-
I never knew where to begin.
The spell isn't. It's called what is it? Blaze Accelerator.
Yeah, there's Blaze Accelerator, and then there's like Tri-Blaze.
Yeah, okay, so counter is banished. Thank you, Mr. Genuine, for knowing random cards.
I didn't get a good look at it. I know what counter looks like. It looks kind of like a little fire dog looking thing.
The only one, like I said,
kind of like a square head.
The only one I know is Shell, and that's because you can play.
You don't know Rocket?
I mean, kinda.
Maybe I'll build that deck. That'd be fun. Just to goof around with.
But what was I saying? The only Volcanic that I know by heart is what am I thinking? Shell. Just because you play it in Gem Knights, and you can keep making, I think it's called Citrine. Remember I played against that at the regionals, and I Darkhold him, and he cried. He actually cried.
Like James, but
I played for 12 years. I know everything.
so have I, but like
Yeah.
some decks, it's just like
I mean,
there's no point in like learning all this.
I mean, like, I have too. I've just heard about this deck, but I've never seen it actually played.
That was James. James. So 25 from both.
Whitley, you haven't talked in like 3 years. 1, 2, 3.
Like James, you should have just only attacked with the Yamato.
Oh, brush fire.
What does brush fire do? I think that's game.
I think it's
possibly might be game.
It's if it's destroyed by battle, you get to send a fire monster to the graveyard. I think that may be a requirement.
Oh.
He's about to make 101.
Oh, he's gonna go into Cowboy. If that's a level 4.
If the life points are right, he should make Cowboy. If not, he's gonna make 101. Except he bottom listed.
And Shijing lost. Yeah, he's gonna go into Cowboy. What Jim should have done is only attacked with the Yamato since they were both at 35.
GG with that knight.
Yeah, the knight was in the way. But like, you should have only attacked, and then Shijing probably wouldn't have banished for the counter.
I feel like Shijing's still gonna win this though, very easily.
He may or may not. It all depends.
Well, I mean, you gotta think like just knowing Shijing, he's played that deck so much that even the little bit of like crazy plays that Bujin can do, which is very few and far between, he knows it by heart, and he will abuse it.
He just took out Dimension Wall.
Why? I thought that was the whole purpose. Because like
there's one. He took out 2 Wabakos, I believe 2 Dimension Wall, and a Scarecrow.
I don't understand why you would do Dimension Wall though, because it doesn't target, does it? I would think that would be brilliant.
No, it doesn't target. Because it's like damage you take, your opponent would take from the attack instead.
Unless he's going to replace it with, say, like, what would be a good replacement for that? Oh, Memory of an Adversary.
I think he's gonna stick them back in.
Yeah. Maybe he overheard me. I hope not. Like, oh, it doesn't target. Wait, this is only round 3, right?
Right, there's one round after this.
Oh, okay. It's like 8:30. My goodness.
Is it only 8? Is it 8:30?
Yeah.
That means we're gonna be here till like 10 o'clock.
Yeah. He's gonna side into more aggro, but what justifies his aggro for that deck? I know that card. It's called Wildfire? Wildfire, I think that's what it's called.
I believe so.
Does more burn, that's all I really know. I remember the days when I played like, was that card called Ozaki or Ozuku or whatever it's called? Ukaze, yeah. And I was like, this card is so busted. Burn. Tremendous fire. Hashtag old school burn.
Yeah, with like the flame, what was that thing called?
Wildfire?
No, it was that dragon. I think it was a dragon, the flame thing, where like during your opponent's end phase, they take 500, and then if you have another like fire monster, they can't attack it.
Was it Volcanic ones?
No, it was a really old.
I have no idea. I'm trying to think of what it could be. Look at Shijing's face. Bubble Man Burn plus Ukaze. Whew, no idea what you're talking about. I think I know. Well, no, I have no idea. That may be something I don't know.
Those are all decks that I don't believe were played but never were really popular.
Okay, so Shijing's gonna go first. Card car. Solar Flare.
Solar Flare. That's what I was talking about.
And he has. Slow down. I see a brush fire.
A creature swap and the fire flame spirit, and then a counter, I believe.
Is that a? That's not a.
Shijing.
That's not a Laval handmaiden, is it? That's what it really looks like to me.
I don't think so. I think it might be.
Mind Crush, Yamato.
It might be handmaiden.
Alright, show that hand.
It is a handmaiden, isn't it?
It looks like it. We got Compulse. Ooh. No bueno.
What did he call?
Yamato, because he tankied it.
Oh, okay. He already added his hand.
Auto lose game 3. So what would you say are like the 3 best decks right now?
Right now, I'm Bujin, Geargia, and either Fire Fist or Mermail.
That's what I was thinking. It's either a tie between Fire Fist or Mermail. Oh, look at he Transmigration Prophecy back his card car and some trap.
The Mind Crush.
Oh, the Mind Crush. Duh.
I think.
Yeah, that's all he had engraved.
Okay.
Is that a hand? I know I'm not tripping out. No, it's a blaster. Okay. Yeah, no, that's a blaster. And he just drew a card. The only problem is, yeah, he's gonna summon that.
Yeah. What is this attack? Do you know?
I want to say it's either 17 or 18. I think, yeah, it's when it's destroyed by a battle. You get to
Why do you have to play
You get
stuff
to
that I just
foolish a
skim
fire
over and sneaks and never would ever consider playing?
because he wants to make them like $17,000 cards.
I wonder if they're both undefeated.
I think so. I'm pretty sure Jared's undefeated. I would think, unless he played against a poopy matchup. So it is 1,400. I'm sorry. No, Brushfire is 14, unless they got the life points wrong. It's correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I wasn't questioning it. I just didn't know if it was. Oh. Yeah, so it's destroyed by, I think, a card effect period. Then. Wait. No, yeah. And he dumped a shell, it looks like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dumped a shell.
I'm still so confused about Shijing's deck.
Well. Could you imagine if Transmigration Prophecy was at 2 or 3?
I would love it.
That card would. That's one of those cards that I think is like every good player was just like, give me 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Or they're like, no.
It depends on the deck. And
that card can be abused in so many different ways.
Yeah, I like it a lot. Like, I side it a lot because I'm not a fan. Like, I don't like Bujin, so I side typically really heavy against Bujin.
That's how I am.
Like, that's the one deck I don't like to play against.
It's like Mind Crush. I'm trying to think of other really good side deck cards. Light Mirror, DD Crow. My personal favorite right now, since I'm playing Geargia, is Cycle Reader.
Oh, I love Cycle Reader.
Yeah. Aside one of that one, DD Crow. It's really solid.
You know, it shot up pretty quick.
It went from like 10 cents to
$5.
5. I found like 3 and a 10, and I was very happy.
The dual terminals are like somewhere around 20.
20?
I think.
Yeah.
It's like
I saw, there's like 1.
ridiculous.
So, does Bujin guy have anything in his grave? Oh no.
It's on the blaster.
That should put the fear of God into him. Like, now he knows at one point one of his cards will be destroyed.
Yeah.
And there's nothing he can do about it.
Activate Mind Drain.
Mind Drain, please.
That wouldn't be smart to rob him of Crane, and honest.
I still don't like Mind Drain as a card right now, anyway.
Yeah, I don't either.
I mean,
Like
Dragon format.
Like, even in Dragon format, it wasn't that great.
It was decent. Accelerator plus Shell is pain.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I feel like Shijing's going to take this game. It's slowly beginning to look.
Ooh, he had the debunk. But he knew he had the debunk, unless he forgot, which I highly doubt he forgot. I think he was just trying to bait it out. So, what is that card doing again? Accelerate?
Oh, something
He is
like,
explaining it very vigorously.
You can
whatever it is.
send one from your hand to the graveyard to do damage, I believe.
So it's burn and dump. That's
I believe so.
pretty cool.
I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that's what it does.
Something like that. Oh man, even if he does get a Yamato, it doesn't matter. Because he's got the, what you call it, creature swap in hand.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, there's nothing. Oh, it's ditch. Wait, I have no idea. I need to know what these cards do.
I'm gonna look it up.
Because he just... Wait, did he dump that with Blaster? No, because he still has Blaster in hand.
We're looking at Blaze Accelerator.
Blaze Accelerator and, I guess, Volcanic Slicer? I have no idea. No, that's counter. That's counter. But pop a monster from what? Counter or Accelerator? That doesn't answer my question. What card did he use to pop that monster?
It may be Blaze Accelerator. I believe you can target one monster your opponent controls and one power top. Oh, it has to have 500 attack or less. And if you do destroy it, you can't attack that turn.
Oh, well. Pretty gourd. Pretty good.
Well, we don't know. I know nothing about Volcanics. Like, that is the one deck like that's being played today I know nothing about.
There's a couple of decks like that I don't know. That I have to read a ton of. What was the first? I'm trying to think. Is this deck and all of the Gishki stuff? I have no idea what any of it does.
I know what all the good Gishki stuff does.
Like, all I know is there's two different versions. There's one that rips your hand apart, and then there's one that makes rank 10s.
I like the rank 10 build.
I mean, Gustav is pretty good. What other good rank 10s are
But
there?
the other guy, the guy that they bring out that goes into Gustav, you pay 1,000 and draw a card. If it's a Gishki, you like spin a card back to your opponent's deck that they control.
Dang.
And he's 3,200.
Really he's about to make something. I don't know what. I would think Exiton right now would be really solid.
He has a bunch of cards in hand, so that may be a possibility.
Wait, is that his hand right now?
Yes, that's his hand. He
has
never mind. 7 cards.
He is not going.
Oh yeah, he wouldn't even be able to because
I thought that was his...
5 cards, something along that.
I don't know what I thought that was. Never mind. So, I mean, he could. Yeah, he's probably just gonna swing, bait out something. He drew into 2 monks. Oh, did he? Oh wow. Well, I mean, that's not potentially.
It's not that bad.
Yeah. Ooh, actually, yeah, because the only spell he has to ditch is creature swap, and I would hold on to that for dear life.
Yeah, that is true. He has a bunch of stuff that he can't really play, and that'd be effective.
Yeah. Monk's really only good early game.
You never played Synchro Cat?
Well, we're talking about here and now. That is a completely different format.
Yep. It'd be like Pot of Avarice, all that stuff back, draw the monk. It's like, got him.
Goodness.
That was so good. I miss Cold Wave.
In a perfect world.
Try not to cuss or use any foul language or any form of...
Yeah, just try to keep it clean, guys.
Yeah.
This is a children's card game, after all.
That is.
Fun fact. Play Synchro Cat? Yes. But, fun fact, do you know what the average age of a Yu-Gi-Oh player is right now?
I believe I know.
Do you think you know the answer? What do you think it is?
I believe it's 17, isn't it?
21. Or, it's 22-21. Saber format? I mean, Synchro Cat was really good.
I don't really miss the Saber format
Yeah.
because it's like, you can get your hand gutted and that's never fun.
25? Wait. That's not who I think it is.
Shraden? That's a... Isn't that
I think I know who that is. Is that Diren?
Yeah, Dylan.
Is that Diren?
That is Dylan. Crystal Beast format. There was never a Crystal Beast format. Get that out of here.
Crystal Beast format. I wish Dylan! I like Dylan. He's my friend. Hey, friend. I'm coming to your house, Raider.
You know what's sad? I'm now officially over the average age of Yu-Gi-Oh players.
Wait, how old are you?
I'm 25.
What the actual heck?
Yeah, I'm old.
I feel old being 21. That's
You're in your prime years, man.
I know. So we got debunk on Blaster, I assume.
Another debunk. Oh my.
That card is so good. It stops like every power play is stopped by that card. Are they arguing on if it gets banished or not?
They're getting a judge.
If I remember correctly, if this is what they're talking about, then it's just like with Valor. It doesn't get banished because it was sent to the graveyard, and it's not where it is when it resolves.
Right. I would.
I think
Activates in the hand, resolves in the hand, but the card's in the graveyard.
yeah. It has to be in yeah. If I remember correctly. Yeah, it's just like Valor. What's his... Okay, I'm not gonna call him by his nickname, but what's his real name?
Who?
Nubs. They're asking in chat.
Nubby is all I know. I don't know his name.
His nickname is Nub, but that makes me feel really bad because I don't remember his real name.
Yeah.
But
he prefers to go by Nubby, so...
Yeah. People ask him to go by Nubby, so I should not feel bad.
I'm gonna look up the rulings on debunk.
Debunk versus Dragon Rulers.
It doesn't even have to be, like... It should just have a general consent,
Yeah.
like...
Nubs works.
Yeah, he knows. Cards rolling.
Oh, yeah.
Darren!
I got your text message, Darren. I can't say that word on the stream.
Yeah, they're right. It doesn't banish it.
I didn't think it did.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Shijing's explaining it's like Valor.
Yeah, it is.
And Maxi.
It says if the monster whose effect was negated by debunk is not in the same place where its effect was activated when debunk resolves, you do not remove it from play.
And I mean, usually that wouldn't be a huge deal, like if it was Maxi or Valor. 9 times out of 10, it really doesn't matter where they land. But this, I would want that blaster gone. So he's probably like really pushing that it'll work.
Yeah.
Which I don't blame him. Which of the Dragon Rulers do you think is the best out of all of them?
Out of all of them, the best?
Like, just standalone cards, like, effect-wise.
If Dragunity was still a thing, I'd say Tempest.
I guess it really does depend on the format. My favorite is probably Blaster.
My favorite is Blaster. I was a 5-fist player.
Because it's...
I was a Laval player. I liked Lavals.
Yeah, it's really big. It pops monsters. But I think as far as the formats right now, like, Tidal is probably the best.
Tidal's the best being played.
Redox is amazing too, just
Yep.
because it's a monster reborn with a 3,000 booty.
Yeah, it all depends. One searches, one mills, one pops, and one's monster reborn. They kind of covered pretty much anything you could want.
Redox would be so much better if it just had more attack.
Yes, James is very...
The Star Fox on the mic.
That is Matt.
Matt who?
Matt Loy.
I don't know who that is.
He's the judge from Huntsville, and yes, that is me.
Star Fox.
Yes, Matt, I am commentating and not playing tonight. You have a problem. Yeah, it looks like it is a secret duality.
Blaster has the best artwork. I disagree. I think Tidal has the best artwork. If you've ever looked at like the gold rare Blaster that came out in the OCG, Blaster looks fat. He looks like a blob of fat. And Tidal is terrifying.
Tempest. Tempest is a bunch of tornadoes.
No, but like if you look at the secret Tempest, it's just
Its
like
face looks really funny.
yeah, its face is all weird and it's like lumpy.
Yeah, I want to fight about it.
You know, want to fight about it? Yeah, no, title's the best.
No, Matt, I do not want to fight you.
Mm.
You're like
So
my favorite
Bujin-
head judge. Like,
yeah.
why would I want to fight that?
Bujin guy seems like he's in a real.
Yeah, James is in a real tough spot. Like, I know he has a.
He already uses a bunk.
He has a
Mirror Force.
He had a Bujin Carnation from the very beginning.
That could prove to be useful.
Yeah, here shortly it might.
Yeah.
Depending on what all Shijing has that can be effective.
Mm.
The bad part for James is he cannot excite on night because of the light mirror.
Oh, I forgot he was a light. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so it's like he can't really, start being productive, and he's already so low.
You can't sack him with that card.
It's like you can't really attack with anything either because he's gonna get the volcanic counter in the graveyard, which I think he already has one in there.
GG no re is what I am seeing right here.
They'll have to play game 3, so there will be a
There will be a re.
Yes, if Shijing wins, there will be a re.
Well, I don't know. It all depends on what he wants to do right now. Oh goodness, he has, what is it? Monk, creature swap.
Hand destruction.
What? Okay. Why?
Probably for speed, because it doesn't really have any other draw cards other than Upstart. And Shijing absolutely hates Upstart.
In before hand destruction is the next Upstart.
Well, it'd be good against Bujin.
Yeah, because they forcibly have to discard before
stuff
they
that
draw.
They may not want to.
Oh, he's dumping it with Monk.
Yeah.
That's probably what I would do. Whitley, I will fight you any day of the week, but only in fisticuffs.
You mean with your fists?
With fisticuffs. A gentleman's game. Wait, is that Evil Swarm?
What?
I thought I saw Evil Swarm in his deck.
There's no telling what Shijing.
Yeah, no, it's a lantern. Or not a lantern, Will-O-Wisp. I don't know what it does, but it must be a pyro that does stupid things.
This is a pyro.
Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness.
I'll fight you with my beard.
Bring it.
Oh, let's please. Oh, let's not bring Craig into this, please.
Wait, what? There was what the old man up there was saying about
Craig.
Who's Craig? Wow. I missed that. Who's Craig?
Craig used to be a head judge up north, like in Huntsville. He used to do the head judging, and then he used to head judge regionals and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, I love that card.
And there's Black Ship.
He's just trying to move the stuff out. Oh,
Was that Compulse?
Yeah, it was Compulse. I hate that card.
You know why he started playing Compulse, right? Because that Beazle Dragon thing out of the Gold series. It's because he's like that's the only.
That's the only out to it.
Like Fiendish, you can Fiendish it. There's a couple other things you can do, but it's rather difficult to get off the field.
If that card did not require a Dark Tuner, oh my god, it would be so good.
Dark Tuner. What non-tuners does it require? Dark?
It's just one.
Regular?
It's one Dark Tuner and one or more non-dark, or one or non-tuners.
Do the non-tuners have to be dark?
No.
No?
I mean, it's still good, but like, what Dark Tuners are people playing right now?
I'd probably put Plague.
Yeah, that's like the big thing. Is Plague.
When Primal Origin comes out, because of like I'm gonna play the D Hero Zombies for the rank up 7th one.
Oh yeah, that card's insane.
Yeah, it's really good.
Wait, what happens when you dump that with Diamond Dude?
You get to play it.
Oh my god. That's amazing.
Yeah, and you can stack it for Plague if you open with it and you're opening 5.
Alright, so we're gonna make a rank 4, probably gonna go for the same. Yeah.
Another Black Ship.
I figured as much.
Yeah.
I feel like that is a very underrated card at the moment.
It is, and it's gonna get James so low that pretty much anything he attacks with will be game because of the volcanic counter.
I wish we could see his graveyard. He obviously does not have Plague Mally. Yeah. I would think that's the most simple way to make it. Plague Malicious. Oh, I guess technically, depending on how you do it, you can make 2 Beals.
Yep.
That would be pretty nutty.
The only bad part is not having Stratos. Like, the deck would be really good if we had Stratos still. But now that you can't really search Malicious, and then, if you open the D-draw.
Who knows? Maybe the next list will get it.
I keep hoping, but it's just one of those things. Like, they'd have to kill Bubble Man.
I would be okay with that.
That's what they did in the OCG. I think they banned Bubble Man or put it to 1. And
what do you think they'd have to, restrict Mally at all? Or could they?
They could. I believe that's the only reason we got 3 Mally was because they hit Stratos.
But do you think it would? This is kind of an interesting topic. Do you think it was for Mally to come back to 3, or just that was something that happened when they banned Stratos?
When they banned Stratos, I think they're like, okay, it's safe to play 3 Mally now.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
And nothing with that happened, so they're like, okay, well now we can put the Magical Stone to 3. There's
why did we talk?
Stratos.
I know. Why did we even bring that up?
I don't know.
DD Crow.
Shijing has absolutely everything.
I know. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, so now they're
DD Crow versus what?
The Bujin Carnation. If you move the target to a different location, do you still get to special summon?
So you get to special summon one of them?
No.
Oh, that's what they're arguing about.
They're trying to figure out.
Well, it depends on how Carnation's worded, I guess.
Time to look that one up as well.
All right, here's an interesting one. When I was playing against Fire Kings, he scooped, so we didn't even actually get a way to word this. But okay, so let's say they have a Barong, and they have a Barong engrave. Activate.
There's nothing on
circle.
That thing.
Activate circle.
Right.
And they target Barong and Barong. Barong engrave. I chain DD Crow to the Barong. The first one still gets destroyed. Right?
Okay, what was the scenario?
Okay, so
there's a Barong in the graveyard, Barong in the field.
Yeah. Activate circle.
Right.
In response, they target Barong and the Barong engrave.
Right.
In response, chain DD Crow targeting the Barong engrave. The first Barong still gets destroyed. At least that's what
circles.
That's what I thought it was, just based off of the card text, but I could be wrong. This is completely not here or there, but
I believe it'll resolve without effect if the target leaves the graveyard, because I believe
it says destroy the monster on field. If you do, special summon the other one.
Oh, then maybe not.
Insert snide comment about cards don't get banned. If I could ban any card right now...
yeah, you're right. It'll still destroy the one on the field, but the one in the graveyard won't summon.
If I could ban any card right now, it would be Kaiser Coliseum.
Insert snide comment about cards don't get banned.
I wish I could commentate
Forbidden,
more.
Excuse me.
Oh, forbidden. Yeah. I wish I could commentate more, but on Shijing's side, I really have no idea what's going on. Outside of there is a skill drain pretty much on board. He's trying to kill
James. Clearly.
Oh nah, man, that's not how you play Yu-Gi-Oh.
How much time is left in the round? If he can hear us and relay that back to us, that would be fantastic.
Because that may change a lot of what's going on. Yes, that is.
A creature swap, which will rob Shijing rob James of the Kagasuchi.
There ain't a darn he can do about it. Actually, why did he make Kagasuchi? It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter because he has that light mirror up.
I believe that's the biggest thing he could get into and still attack with.
Does he not play Crazy Box?
You can't attack with Crazy Box.
No, but I would still play Crazy Box if he's just trying to make something big.
There's no point because other than, like, he won't be able to attack. And, like, he's already sitting downhill, so he needs to be able to attack.
Watch him get rid of the light mirror. Oh, deep prison.
Mirror Force.
You has a light mirror.
Oh yeah, he can protect itself. That's correct. It doesn't activate. It's a continuous effect.
Oh.
Yeah, that does not activate.
That is wonderful.
He just did the da-da-da-da. Good old Shijing.
Da-da-da-da-da. I'm robbing it.
Yeah. He'll be able to detach and protect it.
Man. In the Mega 10. What is the Mega 10? I haven't heard about this.
I haven't heard anything about a Mega 10, so my prediction is going to be Dragossack.
Dragossack does stop its... No, it... Wait, are you saying it doesn't? I can't tell.
That does or does not?
You're missing a very crucial letter.
Yeah, we are lagging.
Does not probably... No, it does. If... I don't know. I haven't read Kakatsuchi in a while.
We're not lagging, just the feed's a minute behind. Like 30 seconds to a minute it's supposed to be. From my understanding. Yes, correct.
Level chain. Yeah, it's game.
Nah.
What was his other face down? Aww. Continuous effect for the win. Okay, now that we are going to game 3, I'm going to take this opportunity to take a restroom break.
Alright.
Alright, I shall return.
Talk to myself and the random people.
Yeah.
I'll link it to you through Facebook, Zach.
Yeah, I want to see this.
Alright, go ahead and spell my name properly. Thank you, Whitley. Give me just a minute to look at it. She shouldn't quit dropping cards. Mega 10. Why does it have the blue eyes thing? Platinum Secret. Oh, why do they keep making new rarities? Bujin and Fire Fist. So most likely there'll be a Yamato and Wolf Bark reprint. And they are in time. I think they're in time anyway. Yeah, they are in time. So, James opened Mikazuchi sets 3, I believe. That's where his deck's at. Shijing set 1 monster and 4 back row. It's very awkward talking to myself. Could be worse. He could have Yamato. He could have had Yamato, which I don't think would have mattered too much with what Shijing opened. He opened like Mind Crush, Call the Haunted, Light Mirror, and something else. I believe the other one was Generation Shift. He drew and creature swap. Oh, that's Fire Art, not Generation Shift, excuse me. I'm blind and supposed to wear glasses, but do not, so I apologize. Did Shijing scoop? No, Shijing won, excuse me. They were in time. It's an awful way to win.